Annie's family was doing something brand new for Christmas this year. Her parents had told her and her little sister about it during the summer. "Instead of getting presents this year, we are going to give everything we get to the poor families," they said. "How does that sound to you two children?" their father had asked. Annie, being 8 years old, felt alright about it. She had plenty of toys, and although she always wanted more, she wasn't too worried about it. Her little sister, Tara, was only 4 years old though. Tara was not so happy about not getting any presents for Christmas. "I always get a new doll," she had said sadly. "Do I not get a new doll for Christmas?" she asked. Annie's parents had explained to the girls that there were many poor children with no toys at all. "Some kids never get anything for Christmas," they said. "Wouldn't you like to donate your gifts to make other children happy?" Father asked. Annie decided that she would like to see the poor children happy. She imagined their happy faces as they opened the gifts that would have been hers. That would make her happy and proud. Tara was crying. I just want a doll," she sniffled. Annie's parents had tried to help her to understand. "Well, you have so many dolls," they said. "Don't you think it would be nice if you helped other little girls get a doll who have no dolls?" Tara shook her head. "No," she determined. The summer went on without any more talk of donating gifts for Christmas. In fact, the girls had forgotten all about it. They swam in their little pool in the backyard under the sun's hot rays, and rode their bikes in the afternoon. When fall rolled around, the girls were back in school. Annie was in 3rd grade and Tara was starting pre-K. They loved school. They also loved playing in the big pile of leaves their father racked up in the autumn. They were beautiful colors and so fun to play in. The first snow came. The girls bundled up and went outside to build a snowman. "I love the snow," said Tara. "I wish it would snow all year." Annie loved the snow too. It reminded her of Christmas time, when her entire family got together to celebrate. There were always lots of children and lots of good food like cookies and ham and sweet potato pie. And there were tons of gifts under the tree to exchange. "I hope Mom and Dad forgot about not giving us presents," she thought to herself. But her parents had not forgotten. In fact, they had made plans with the homeless shelter to deliver the gifts on Christmas morning. "It will be so nice to see the children so happy," her mother told her. Annie was a bit disappointed that she and her sister would not have any gifts to open. But she decided it was no big deal. "It will be alright," she told Tara, but Tara still cried about it. "I just want a doll," she said sadly. On Christmas morning, Annie's family all came over to celebrate Christmas. Tara and Annie are going to donate their gifts to the poor children at the homeless shelter, Annie's mother told all her relatives. Her grandparents, aunts, uncles and cousins were very proud of the girls. Then came time to deliver the presents. Tara was in tears. I just want a doll," she sobbed. Tara's mother decided that maybe she could open just one present. "You can pick one gift to keep," she told little Tara. Tara dried her tears and smiled. "Really?" she asked. "Really," her mother told her. "And you can do the same, Tara," she added. Tara thought about it. She really did want to open just one present. She had been wanting a new game and wondered if that is what one of the presents was. But she decided that she would rather give all of her presents to the poor children. "I am very pleased with you," her father said as he drove them to the shelter where the poor people lived. In the back seat, Tara opened up one present. "It's a Susie doll," she exclaimed. She hugged the blonde-haired doll and held it close to her ear. "I love her." At the shelter, Annie and Tara carried an armful of gifts in. When they saw the children who lived there, they were deeply saddened. They had ragged clothes and no shoes on their feet. Some looked like they had gone a long time without eating before they moved to the shelter. Annie's mother had explained that at the shelter, the families had a warm place to sleep and 3 meals a day. But they don't get extras, like toys, she had told them. Annie handed her armful of wrapped presents to the nice lady who let them in. Reluctantly, Tara handed over hers as well. "But, they cannot have Susie," Tara told the lady, clutching her new doll. The lady called in a family with 6 children. "The Newtons are brand new here," she told Annie and her family. "Their house burned to the ground last week and I think they could use some cheering up." Annie could not imagine losing everything in a fire. It made her sad to think about it. Even little Tara had tears in her eyes thinking about it. When the family came out, Annie was surprised that they children looked much like the ones at her school or the ones that lived around her neighborhood. They didn't look any different, except that they looked very tired and sad. The lady gave each child a present. They excitedly opened them. "A game!" one little girl squealed. Annie was proud of herself for giving the gifts, even though she would have gotten the Twister game she always wanted. Another child got a collection of chapter books and another got a huge floor puzzle. "There are 5 more presents," the lady informed the children. "So 2 of you will share one." The children were so happy to have any presents at all, they did not mind sharing. They opened the next round of presents and were thrilled. "Mommy, look, I got a Barbie," cried the next to the youngest girl. The littlest girl looked at her sister's doll and said, "She will share with me." "I know she will." Tara felt really badly for the littlest girl. She had no doll at all. She wondered if she used to have dolls and they burned in the fire. Then she looked down at her Susie doll. She loved her dolls so, but she did have many other dolls at home. "Should I?" she asked Annie. Annie gave a nod. "I think that would be very sweet of you," she said. Very bravely, Tara handed her brand new Susie doll to the littlest girl. "Merry Christmas," she said with a smile. The little girl beamed. She could not believe it. "Oh, thank you, she cried. "Mom, look, I got a Susie doll." The little girl gave Tara a great big hug. "If your house ever burns down at Christmas, I will give you a doll too," she said. Tara and Annie left the homeless shelter quite pleased with what they had done. They hoped they never had to go there. "If we ever do have to come here because we don't have a home, I hope that there are nice people who share with us," Annie told her little sister. Tara smiled and Annie gave her a wink. It was a good Christmas and it was a good world.